and welcome back. It is another beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we're here to do some more work on Pearl, the MT. But first, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate you doing so. We're still trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can name our channel. And if you can help us out with that, I really would appreciate it. Now, the last time we were in Pearl, you may remember we were taking the dinette out, and I almost got finished with it. Got down to the basic metal framework, and it's still attached on one wall at one end. So I'm going to try and get all that taken out today so we can expose things like the water tank and the heater. Just about got it completely uncovered. So if I can finish getting access to it inside today, then we'll come out here, get rid of these screws and the sealant, and see if we can't just pull this heater completely out. And that'll be one more appliance that we don't have to worry about anymore. First, let's get inside and see what we can do today. Hi, I'm Russ. I'm rebuilding a 1977 Mobile Traveler motorhome, and this is all about the MT and me. There may be something else I have to take care of first. Whoa. Cheers.
What would happen if you just pulled on it?
That would spoil all the fun. Each job having fun. Ah. I'm not real sure what this ceiling is. It has a paper cover, and it appears to be pressed paper with some sort of painted foil backing on it. So if any of you out there know exactly what they make these ceilings out of, please put it in the comments. I'd be interested in knowing. Strange stuff.
I'm surprised that fell and you didn't react.
I don't get phased anymore. There. It's a learning curve to tearing the ceiling down too. You know, I have to admit, I'm kind of wondering now if I shouldn't go ahead and pull down the rest of the ceiling before I go any further. Nah. Let's work on the dinette. Rediscovered something the other day by complete accident. Almost cost her life. She put her foot right here and leaned forward. This went down with her, and she almost went down right on top of the water tank and everything else here. And it led me to discover this. There's absolutely nothing holding this piece down now. You pull this up, and first thing I notice is this right here. Something's lived under here at some point. Fortunately, it's gone now. And the other interesting thing I note is they basically built this foot platform to give room for this metal plate, which is what you stuck the table pole down in. There's a table that sat here, of course. It was a dinette. Well, it's only about, I don't know, 2 inches deep, something like that. But for some reason, they chose not to cut a hole in the floor. They put this platform in instead and cut the hole. I'm just wondering why. Is there something really important on the other side of the floor there? I'll have to look, but I'll do that another day. For now, this is getting out of our way. Okay, now that we've got a little cleaning done, it's time to get back on this dinette, see if I can't get this metal framework out. I've been a little worried that I may have to take that seat out to get this part, but hopefully being able to slide it will solve that problem. This doesn't appear to be attached to much. It's attached to something somewhere. So,
Can you pry it loose?
yeah. Oh! Well, guess what wasn't attached very well? See if I can get this out of the way.
No, it wasn't attached, was it?
No. And it's a piece of rubber gasket holding it on.
Can I let go?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I should be able to drill these rivets out and get all this disconnected. Okay, like I said, it wasn't attached to much. From looking at it, I had thought, I was actually kind of fearful that the entire dinette was framed in on steel. And if that were the case, it could have been a real booger to get it taken apart. Well, as it turned out, the top of it, the seating area, was all framed in steel, which was a good thing. That's a good construction point. But it was all attached to wooden framing. That made it a lot easier to take apart. And it still made it quite sturdy the way it was constructed. It's taken me the best part of 2 days to take this dinette section apart. And that's not particularly being gentle with it either. I tore most of it up rather than disassembled it. It still took me 2 days to do it. That's how well it was built. We get complete good looks at the fresh water tank, the propane bottle enclosure, which of course is accessed from the outside. This is the furnace for heating this area. And this, I'm not real sure. It's a set of coils with pressurized connections that go into the floor, which tells me it's probably an extension of the air conditioner that's installed on the motor. So that in addition to cooling from the front, it had the ability to cool back here when you were running the engine. Of course, you have your roof air system supposedly to use while you're parked or camping. But this here would have kept this area cool while you were traveling. I never found any mention of that in any of the MT material, sales material, brochures, anything like that. But that's got to be what that is. I'll trace out the two pressurized lines to be sure, but I'm already pretty certain that they're going to go up front and attach to the air conditioning system that's on the engine. That's pretty cool. Literally.
Oh, you are so punny.
Oh, okay. I feel much better with that dinette out. Coming up next, as I said, we look at taking the heater, the furnace heater out. The whole thing should pull right out. Should pull right out. Did I say should pull right out? It should. All right. I want you to know, this is the gas connection, of course, on the furnace. It is the first connection, gas or water, anywhere in this RV that I've actually been able to unscrew and disconnect. All the rest of them, I've had to cut. Water lines, I had to cut. This one came unscrewed, like it's supposed to. For some reason, I find that strangely vindicating. Oh well. 8 big flathead screws and a whole lot of sealant. Alright. Pull out the trusty knife and see where we can start. Somehow I expected these to offer more resistance. Got a feeling I'm gonna have to take that gas fitting off. See right down in there? Unless I need another 1/8 of an inch. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
There you go. Did it need any help?
No. Just sit it down out here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's just got all excited about that gas line, but guess what? Gonna have to cut these two. They've just been on there too long. Trusty hacksaw to the rescue. Again. Yeah, I think this confirms it's air conditioner coil, high pressure hoses, and a condensation drain. That's exactly. And that explains why I believe this is the fan switch. Has to be what it was. It's a multi-position. It's not labeled. I assume that the coils were active so that it was cooling anytime the one was on up front. This is what it would be on too. It would be circulating, but you could control the fan. Awesome. Let's see. Voila. Very solid. It's about an 1/8" steel plate. Very sturdy. But I would expect no less in this machine. Big bundle of wiring coming up out of the floor. So it's going underneath and going somewhere. I don't know exactly what it is or where. It's wiring that went to the heater and perhaps the water heater too.
Could it be like maybe the power?
It's possible. It could be power. I really don't know. If there's a color code, I know the green and blue is very common all through here. All of the lighting, the exterior lighting and the interior lighting, the 12-volt DC. So that's green and blue. That's 12-volt DC. I'm not sure about red or black at this point. Maybe that's, it wouldn't be AC because that comes in Romex. I just don't know. Why is that not working? Another plate. Just found another one. Okay. They're all over the place. I'll bet you there's one. Yeah, they're over there too, aren't they? These are the foundation plates for the dinette, the part that actually secured it to the floor of the RV. I've got the dinette out. I got the furnace out. The back AC coils are out. I even got a big piece of the rug up. I'm going to call timeout for today. Do a little cleanup here, and we'll stop where we are and get back to it. Good day's work. Good day's work for the first day of springtime. There'll be more to come. Till then, I'm Russ. Reed's behind the camera. We'll talk later.